Where did evidence go in MCMC? Today is day 15 of learning computational astrophysics, and I finally got into calculating evidence. I looked at a few different models to calculate this. The Savage-Dickey density ratio is useful when one model can simplify into another. For example, I can have model 1 that just has noise, model 2 that has noise and a signal, and setting that signal's amplitude to 0 recovers model 1. I can then compare how probable it is to get a signal of 0 in my prior to how probable it is to get it in my posterior. This gets you the Bayes factor, which is used in model comparison. Then there's product space sampling, where you don't compute the evidence, but you end up comparing models. Here you put both models into an MCMC, add a parameter that switches between them, and whichever model the chain spends more time in is the one that is favored. Then I looked at thermodynamic integration, where we run several MCMC chains at different temperatures. Increasing the temperature flattens out the likelihood, allowing the chains to explore much more easily, and then you can calculate the average log likelihood across these different temperatures to compute the evidence. But the method I spent most of my time on was nested sampling. We start by generating a bunch of points spread across the entire prior. Then we calculate the likelihood of every point, remove the one with the lowest likelihood, and add another point that has a likelihood that must be higher than the one you removed. We keep repeating this such that the points gradually climb up the likelihood surface towards the peaks. And as the likelihood gets higher, the amount of prior volume left gets smaller and smaller. Using those removed points, we can reconstruct the evidence. I then used Dynasty to implement nested sampling myself, which to be fair made things quite a bit more clear. After that, I spent the rest of the day doing coding problems from the previous lectures, but you can see all that in my Jupyter notebook. That's day 15, see you next time!